Welcome back Pokefans to my Pokémon Shield Nuzlocke challenge. This is a part 5. Last episode we made our way through Route 5 and we have finally got our second batch as well. And here is my team currently. Now I am going to be training up Gyarados as well as Turtle just to make sure that we are actually ready for the third gym. I'm hoping to actually get the third gym badge in this episode. So let's see how it goes. First of all, we have an encounter right here in Galar Mine 2. And alright, it's a Wimpod. Not really the Pokemon that I wanted, but since we accidentally actually ran into it, I guess we can actually go ahead and try to catch this one. Now the only thing is that Wimpods can be a bit trickier to catch, as you'll be able to see soon. So let's see if we can actually catch it right out with the net ball. And not yet. Alright, I guess I do have to actually attack it at least once and bring its health down a bit more before I try to actually catch it. Let me go ahead with Bite, and I'm actually hoping it doesn't run away. But as you can see here, Wimpod has fled, so I just lost my encounter over here. This was pretty bad. It was kind of my mistake since I did enter this cave very soon with my bike. I should have actually been much careful. Anyway, now that we have lost it, here we have BD, who is actually going to be challenging us. So we do have to defeat him. This is the main reason why I actually moved out Gyarados into the front of my team, since Gyarados does have Bite and it should be able to take down most of his Pokemons. And this time I think he'll have 4 different Pokemons in his team. So he did catch a new one since the last time we have battled. And he's gonna be a bit higher leveled, but nothing that we can actually not take care of. This should be quite easy. So let's see how it goes. And I think he has Solosis in the front. Yes, he does. Alright, Solosis should be going down in one hit from my Gyarados. So let's see how this one goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and start off with a strong Bite. And we have taken down his Solosis in one hit. Alright, so that was pretty cool start for the battle. And now that we have taken down one of his Pokemons, let's see if he brings out his Gothita. And he does. Alright, I guess they are in the same order as they were before. And I am not really sure if we can actually take it down in one hit, but we can try. Not bad. I guess we do have to actually bring it down in the next turn, but we did take some hit, so that's the main thing. I do have to keep an eye on the HP, and I definitely don't want to lose my Gyarados. Seems like he has actually healed Gothita, so we do have to actually use this move once more in order to take it down. I wonder if I had used waterfalls over there, if it would have gone down maybe. Anyway, it has fainted and we have taken care of 2 of his Pokemons. Alright, Corvisquire is at level 24 and here he has brought out his Hatina. Alright, so this also might take 2 turns if I'm gonna be using Bite again. I should actually try using a physical move next time. And this is really bad. I really thought I was able to take it down, but it actually stood with 1 HP. Thankfully my Gyarados is pretty strong and it has been doing quite a good job. And here goes down his 3rd Pokemon. Alright, so this is pretty cool. And the battle has gone as planned till now. Finally, we are going to be seeing his very new Pokemon. And Turtle is at level 25. Alright, so it is going to be evolving after this battle as well. And here is his last Pokemon. It's going to be the Ponyta. And I guess this is the much tougher one since bite is not gonna be, I guess it's not super effective. Not really sure. But let's see. And we did not take it down. I guess I can actually go ahead for another move as I don't think Gyarados will go down over here. But of course it got confused. Why not? And let's see. Thankfully over here it seems like Gyarados has hit Ponyta. So we are good. And this is amazing. I mean, Gyarados has taken care of all of his poor Pokemons by its own, even though it was at level 21. And this is a pretty good start for our battle today. Alright, so Turtle is also evolving and this is gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be helping us a lot in the upcoming gym as well. And I guess for now after this gym, I guess I won't be using Turtle too much since I have used Dreadnought many times in my team before. And we do have Gyarados, which is much better. Alright. It is learning Rock Tomb, so I'll go ahead and teach it. I guess the best thing for me to do for now is just get rid of Protect. I really don't know how I'm gonna be strategizing, but let's see. Anyway, we do have the free move tutor in the Pokemon centers, so that is one good thing of this game. Pardon me. You're not weak, you just lack talent. Okay, this guy just likes to be a bit rude, I guess. Anyway, now that we have defeated him, we won't be seeing him for some time. And I guess by the next time we see him, he might have another 2 Pokemons in his team also. Anyway, let's see how this route goes through. We have actually lost the encounter, but this is a pretty good place to train up. Anyway, here we have another new trainer. He has only one Pokemon and it's going to be a Purple. This is a pretty good Pokemon, but it's also a pretty good foe for my Gyarados. We should be able to take it down with one Waterfall. And this Corkle will give us a lot of EXP, so that is one good thing. And there we have it. Gyarados is finally at level 22. I'm actually hoping to keep it at least at level 28 before we start the next gym battle. And now that we have defeated him, we can actually move on. There are a few items that I do want to pick up. One is right here, which is a Dusk Ball. It's gonna be helping us a lot as well. And here is the second trainer. Now she is gonna be having 2 Pokemons. Let's see how it goes. Alright. And she has a Roggenrola, another cool Pokemon. This Roggenrola actually reminds me that I haven't yet got my encounter in the Galar Mine 1, which I do have to go back. But let's see when we get the time to actually go back over there. Anyway, we were able to easily take down the Roggenrola now that we have it defeated. She is going to be bringing out Timber. Alright, I don't really have a specific move, even though Gyarados is a flying type. But I guess Brine will do for now. I guess we do have to give it a 2-hit. But thankfully it didn't really hit me, so we are good. I'm glad that I don't have to actually heal up Gyarados over here multiple times. I really don't like it when, I run out of potions in the middle of a route and have to go back to the Pokemon Center, which is quite far. Anyway, we have defeated this trainer as well. And there is another item that's right next to her, so I can actually go ahead and finally pick it up. And it's gonna be right here. This is another item that I'm not gonna be really using. But I guess we can actually go ahead and pick it up anyway. Alright, so here we have another major battle, I guess. I'll go ahead and see how this one goes as well. But we do have a small cutscene where Hop is also gonna be joining us. And finally, after the last time we had a double battle in Motostoke, I think this is the first one. Anyway, this should be quite easy, so let's see how it goes. Well, I never understood the plot on Team Yell in this game. I guess they just added them since they did want a bad team to be over here. Anyway, we are going to be having a double battle and they are going to be having 2 Pokemons each. So this should be quite interesting. And this is also another chance for us to look at Hop's team as well. As usual, he has his Wooloo in the beginning and I have my Gyarados. Now I feel like I should be targeting the Tyver, at least that's how I think it's pronounced. But if I do have to switch it out and hit the Linoon in the next turn, I might do that. Not bad, I guess we didn't really get hit too much. But I don't really like this move Snarl as it does a lot of damage. As you can see, Wooloo is almost at half health. Unfortunately, it was not able to finish off the Tivul. This turn I did decide to actually go to the Linoon. I want it out as fast as possible. So let's see if we can take it down. Alright, thankfully Gyarados did avoid this turn. So we should be able to be fine for the next turn. There goes one of their Pokemon. Alright. I think I'll be able to take down the Linoon in this turn as well. And then we can actually focus on the Lifer. Alright, now normally when I go through this game, I don't really feel like any of these battles are too difficult. But now that I really have to make sure that my Pokemons don't go down, or I end up losing my whole team, I'm just being as careful as I can over here. And each of these battles are way tougher because of that. Finally, Pancham is learning a new move, so I'll go ahead and get rid of Arm Thrust for now, since we do have 2 fighting type moves. And in this turn, I think we should be able to easily take down the Liepard as well. He has brought out his Corvisquire. Alright, I'm hoping he'll hit Pancham with it. And should be easy to take it down as well. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the Liepard. I'll go ahead with the Waterfalls. And of course I accidentally hit on Pancham. This happens sometimes, I mean to click something and I click on the other. And of course the Corvisquire did go to the Liepard. For some reason it could have just gone to the Pancham. Now the Pancham did use a circle throw, so my Dreadnought is out. I guess we can actually go ahead and use a headbutt. Unfortunately, Liepard is trying to make sure that I lose my accuracy. And okay, Liepard is still not down. At least Pancham is down, so we are good. This is the last Pokemon that we have to actually take down. Let's see how it goes. I'm hoping that we'll be able to at least hit the move. I did go ahead with the headbutt. And of course, Liepard goes with Fury Spikes. Alright, let's see how much the headbutt does. And we were able to win the battle. Alright. This was actually a really good experience as well. As you can see, most of my Pokemons have evolved at least a level in this battle. Alright, that was pretty cool, and thankfully we have actually defeated Team Yell, which means that they will actually let us move on forward. I think we have around 2 trainers in this cave that is actually left. Thankfully Hop did heal our Pokemon before he left, so we are good. Let me quickly pick up this one hidden item right here and let's move on. Alright, there is another important item right over here. This should be helpful. And let's see. Alright, so here is another trainer. Let me quickly go ahead and battle him as well. Thankfully, most of these trainers have either a rock type Pokemon or a ground type, so this is actually quite easy for me to actually defeat them with the help of Gyarados. And it's a really good way of leveling it up as well. I feel like the best move is the Ice Fang, so let me try that one. This is the main reason why I need Gyarados in my team, as it does know a Ice type move and it's good for coverage. And he has a Onyx. Alright, we can actually go ahead and defeat it as well. This turn I'll just go ahead and use Waterfalls. And we should be able to take it down in one hit, which we do. Alright. And I think that's all the trainers in this cave. Unless I have actually missed a trainer. Let me quickly go ahead and pick up this item right here, which is another TM. But not a TM that I'm gonna be using anyway. Alright. Now over here I should have been riding my bike. I did actually encounter this one, so why not, I'll just go ahead and actually defeat it. I guess I can just go ahead and use Waterfalls on this one. Stunfish in this game is actually part ground type, so it should be able to take some damage right over here. And of course it didn't take it down in one hit. Alright, let me try that one again. And this turn we should be able to take it down. Since it is at level 25, I think we'll get a lot of experience from this battle. And yes, we did. 800, almost 900 experience. That's pretty cool. And of course, Gyarados is learning Crunch, which is super useful. And now that we have leveled up most of our team members, we are quite good. And if I do have to train up, I can just come back over here to Galar Mine 2 and I guess battle the Stunfish. Alright, here we have another cutscene with Kabu, and it seems like Team Yell has actually helped him train up a bit, which is suspiciously nice of them. Anyway, now that that is over, I think we can actually make our way through and go to Motostoke. And obviously we'll have Kabu over there ready for us as well. Alright, I'm a bit nervous about the third gym. This is the time where I usually have some difficulty with my normal playthroughs. I think it's just Kabu for me. He just seems tougher to defeat. Anyway, let's see how this battle is gonna go through, especially with our Gyarados and Dreadnought. And we are out of Galar Mine 2. Alright. Finally, I think we are back on Route 3, if I guess it right. Now, I did go ahead and skip the cutscene that was right here. But I'm gonna be going around and I think I might actually go ahead and catch a Pokemon in this route. I'm not really sure if it's actually a part of Route 3 or a separate route on itself. So I did decide to actually go ahead and catch a Pokemon over here. But now that I'm actually recording the voiceover, I can actually see that this Salazzle can't be added to my team as it was a overworld Pokemon. And according to a route where there is grass, I can't really catch this one. At the time, I didn't really realize that. I just thought I got it as my encounter and I just went ahead and caught it as well. But I won't be actually using it in my team. I'll go ahead and put it in the box and I guess I have to actually release it as well. But just so you know, I didn't actually use this one. Unfortunately, I was actually hoping to get a fire-type Pokemon right here. But sadly, this is not the encounter over here. This is actually the second time in a row that I actually lost encounter in this episode. The first one being the Galar Mine 2. I'm actually hoping that we'll at least get to catch a Pokemon in the wild area after the third gym. Anyway, once I catch this one, I do want to actually go ahead and battle the two trainers that are in this route. Just to make sure that I have some experience points We do have another rival battle coming up as well, and I do want to be ready for that also. So right here I will be catching it, and alright, there it is. It's caught but not being used. I really like the Pokemons in this route as well, as it's a really good route to train up. So if you want to just easily train up, you can just go ahead and battle any of the Pokemon in this route. They give you a lot of experience, and it's easier to level up your Pokemons right here. Let me quickly pick up these 3 Great Balls, and we can actually go ahead and battle this trainer as well. I think there is one more item that I'm actually missing. It's right over here next to this rock. And there we go. We have the PP up. Alright, let me quickly just talk to this trainer and battle her as well. I remember she had a Yamper, but I'm not really sure what was her other Pokemon. Maybe it's a Swoobat or its evolution. Anyway, Gyarados in the front for a Yamper was a pretty bad idea, so I do have to actually switch out over here. And let's see who I can actually bring out. I haven't yet healed my Pokemons, but the safest is to go to Twoki since it is at level 25, and it should be able to easily take down this Yamper. Of course, it draws me out. Alright, and it brought out Dredna. Okay. Now, I think Dredna can take 1 electric type hit, so I'll just go ahead and use Rock Tomb right here. Okay, I really thought I took down the Yamper over there, but it roared again, switching out. This time, it brought out my Squire, who's at half health and in no condition to take down the Yamper, so I do have to actually switch out again. Let's see who we can actually switch out to. I guess it's safer to go to Twoki again. And we should be able to easily take down this Yamper. Alright, here is Twoki, and I'll just... oh, never mind. It did use Roar again. This time it brought out my Gyarados. And let's see if Gyarados is actually faster than Yamper. I think it's no use of just switching out since Yamper might actually use Roar again. Thankfully, Gyarados is faster, so I was able to take it down. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Let's see what her next Pokemon is. And it's a Swoobat. Alright. That's the evolution form of Swoobat. And it's gonna be a bit tougher. I think I should have actually switched out to Pikachu, but anyway, I can actually go ahead and use Ice Fang. Alright, Air Cutter didn't really do too much damage, but of course Swoobat does dodge the move. I guess I didn't really realize that Ice Fang could actually miss. Thankfully it did hit in this turn and we almost took down the Swoobat. I bet if we were at level 25, I think Gyarados would have been able to take it down in one hit. Even though Swoobat did try to confuse my Gyarados, it did not succeed. And we were able to finally take down the Swoobat. Alright, so that was a pretty good battle. And let's see if Gyarados gets to level 25. Almost. But at least the other Pokemons in my team are leveled up. Alright, so we are at a pretty good place. I guess we can actually go ahead and battle the other trainer as well. In case if I do need to actually level up my Pokemons even after battling all these trainers, I might actually come back to this route. But until then, I think we can actually go ahead and battle this one as well. He only has a Growlithe, which is one of my favorite Pokemons. Especially after the Pokemon Legends Arceus, where Growlithe is part rock type as well. Quite cool. Anyway, Gyarados should be easily able to take it down with 1 Waterfalls. And we are good. We're almost on our way to Motostoke. Almost there in fact. Just have to cross another bridge before we make our way over there. Alright, so this was actually pretty cool. We did actually level up quite a lot in this route. I'm glad that they have kept a lot of trainers over here. It helps us a lot. Let's see if we have any items on this bridge as well. I do want to pick up all of those feathers. Yep, there are a few of them, so let me quickly pick them up. And these are gonna be helping us a lot during the gym challenge. Alright, so here we are back at Nuzlocke, and we should be actually making our way right to the inn. That's where we had stayed before. But I will warn you, before you go inside, it's better you actually go ahead and heal your Pokemons first, as we are going to be having another rival battle. Alright, so we are ready for the rival battle. I've gone ahead and healed up all of my Pokemons. And here we have our third rival. So this is the first time we're actually meeting Marnie, other than the last time we actually met her over here. And I believe this is the first time we're actually battling her as well. So let's see what kind of Pokemon she has got. Her team is mostly dark type, so I believe she'll have a bunch of them in her team. And having Pancham is quite helpful whenever we are battling her, as we can actually easily take her down. Alright, so here she is challenging us. She does have 3 Pokemons, and the first one is gonna be her Grogan. Alright, we should have actually switched out to Corvisquire, who would have easily taken down the Grogan. Anyway, I still had my Gyarados in the beginning, so let's see how we can actually defeat this Grogan. I did try using waterfalls, but as you can see, Krogan did have dry skin. That was a really bad move. Alright, I guess it's time to actually switch out and just go back to Corvisquire. Should be able to easily take down this Krogan, as it's a part fighting type. I hope that Corvisquire doesn't get poisoned right here, which thankfully it did not. Alright, so I did go ahead with Pluck. Let's see if we can take it down, which we do. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Let's see which Pokemon she brings out next. I think it's her Morpeko. And yes, so we do have to switch out. Alright, since it's Morpeko, I guess I can go ahead and go to Twoki, who is the usual go-to Pokemon whenever I don't really have a good type matchup. Anyway, we should be able to take down Morpeko with a Razor Leaf. Let's see how it goes. And of course, it does go ahead and use Bite. And we flinched. Okay, so this is pretty bad. As you can see, it did a lot of damage on my Twoki. I guess I do have to actually switch out after this turn, because I don't think it can actually, not happening. I'm gonna be bringing out Twoki. This is pretty bad. Let me switch it out and let's see who we can actually bring out over here. I guess the major step I forgot over here is that I did have Pancham in my team, and I should have actually brought it out. Anyway, since I do have my Dreadnought in the beginning, and since Morpeko is more interested in using Bite, we should be able to take it down with a Rock Tomb. I'm hoping it will actually hit. Of course, this turn it goes with a Thunder Shock, but not doing that much damage. And Morpeko is down. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Now that we have taken it down, we can actually go ahead and switch out Dreadnought. This time she does have a Scraggy. I guess I can actually go back to Corvisquire and try using Pluck. Scraggy is not that powerful, so it should be able to go down in one hit. And since this is her last Pokemon, we should be able to easily win this battle as well, even though she did do some amount of damage on my team members. Thankfully, nothing went bad in this battle. I was really nervous. Let's see if Scraggy will go down here, which obviously did not. Alright, one more Pluck it is. one more plug, and we are done with this battle. Never mind, she did use a super potion. I guess another more turn left. I think if Corvisquire was one more level higher, I think we could have actually easily taken down the Scraggy as well in one hit. Anyway, this battle was not that bad and we were able to actually defeat her. Alright, we are good till now, not lost any Pokemon. Battles were pretty good. I'm hoping this doesn't turn bad now that I have mentioned it. And since we have actually defeated Marnie, I think we can actually go ahead. The next place is the gym, but before going to the gym, I will actually go back to Route 3. I'm not really sure if it's Route 3, but I'm just taking it as a part of Route 3, and I'll just go ahead and train up my Pokemons a bit over there. And I'll come back. Once I'm back, I guess we can actually go ahead and go into the gym. Anyway, we just have a small cutscene right here where Marnie is actually telling us that Hop has already gone ahead to the gym battle. So we'll be actually meeting him on the front of the gym. Alright, so here we are and I'm actually ready to battle the gym. Here are all of my Pokemons. Well, accidentally I did overtame them a bit. Originally I did think that the last Pokemon of the gym leader would be at level 29. But when I actually rechecked it, I can see that it is actually level 27. So we are a bit over leveled for this gym. But I don't think it's that big of a deal since we only have 2 water type Pokemons between whom we have to actually try and defeat his 3 Pokemons. And over here we do have Hop, who has actually won his 3rd gym battle. Quite cool of him, and I'm actually hoping that we do the same as well. So let's head out inside and let's see how this gym battle also goes. Now the gym challenge over here is a bit trickier than the other gyms. You do need to catch at least 2 Pokemons in order to win the gym mission. So I'm actually hoping to add one of these Pokemons into my team. And I've decided that the first Pokemon that I'm going to be catching is the one that I'll actually add to my team. Now, unfortunately, we don't know which Pokemons we can actually get. So it's nothing in certain that, it's a surprise or anything like that. But at least we are actually catching the Pokemons in the grass. Anyway, here we have the gym mission. So catching a Pokemon will give us 2 points. So I do need to actually catch 2 Pokemons, but I won't be using the second one. And I guess the third one we can actually go ahead and defeat as we only need 5 points. Anyway, the first Pokemon that I'm gonna be catching would be in between these 2 over here. It's either Litwick or Sizzlipede, which we did have a chance to actually catch in Route 3, but we were unfortunate enough to not catch it. Anyway, finally I have decided that it's gonna be Sizzlipede. So this is actually the first time I'm gonna be using it in my team, so I'm quite excited to have this one. Now the main goal is to make sure that I defeat the trainer who's standing next to me before I try to catch the Pokemon. Otherwise she might accidentally defeat one of my Pokemons. Alright, let me try using Brine on the Salandit. And of course it goes ahead with Fake Out. I guess we can actually go ahead in the next turn. Thankfully over here Sizzlipede did actually attack this Salandit, which was quite helpful for me. And we were able to take it down. Alright. I wonder if the trainer has another Pokemon. If not, we are quite good to start catching this one. And let's see. Alright, I guess we can actually go ahead and fight it. I'll go ahead using Ice Fang just to make sure that I don't accidentally kill it with a crit hit, which might actually happen whenever it's in Nuzlocke. I guess we do have to actually take it down in a few more turns, at least 3 to 4 turns more before I start using my great balls. Alright, it was frozen but it did thaw out, which was quite sad. I was actually hoping that it would be in frozen status. Anyway, 2 more times yet left. I guess then we can actually try and catch it. Alright, it does know Flame Wheel, which is a really good fire type move. I'm actually hoping to add this one to my team. Not currently, but maybe after we go through the wild area. Anyway, here we have it. And we have caught it. Alright, so this is pretty cool. If any of my Pokemons do go down in my current team, I'll go ahead and add this one. Anyway, now that we have got 8 new team member, we can actually go ahead and just try and catch the other one as well, just to make sure that we pass this gym mission. Now I've gone ahead and actually healed up my Gyarados, so we can actually try and catch this Litwick right here. I have used Litwick once in my team and it's a really good Pokemon. But I think I do want to try some new Pokemons that I haven't yet used. So that's the reason why I went to Scizorpede. Anyway, since we do have to catch this Litwick as well, I do need to be a bit careful. And the trainer right next to me also has a Scizorpede, which we actually took down in one hit. Alright, so we do have to actually check out if she has another Pokemon before we start catching this Litwick. Just as I guess the trainer does have another Pokemon, and this time it's actually a Salandit. I'm hoping it doesn't use Fake Out on me again. Alright, thankfully this turn it did not, and we were able to easily take it down. Now we do have to try and catch this Litwick. So this is gonna be a bit tougher since it did use Will-O-Wisp on me. Which actually reminds me that I forgot to buy some burn heals. And that is a bit bad. I should have actually bought one. Anyway, let's see if we can actually catch this Litwick. And okay, that is not really doing the amount of damage I wanted to. And my Gyarados is down to half health, so I do have to actually switch out. Anyway, let's see who we can actually bring out over here. And I guess Dreadnought is the Pokemon that I can actually use. Of course, I do have to actually heal up both of these team members, as they are my main Pokemon for the gym. And of course, it uses Will-O-Wisp. Alright, I wish I had Facade TM. That would have actually helped us a lot in this point, but I think it's actually in the wild area, which obviously I forgot to explore. Over here I did use Water Gun, and I was not really sure if Litwick would actually survive, but as you can see it did. So it's actually at a pretty good level where I can actually try and use a Great Ball on it. Let's see if we can actually catch it in this turn. I thought that if Litwick does go down over here, maybe we can just go back and catch the Vulpix. But if we manage to catch the Litwick over here, we are good. And we do. Alright, so that's actually 4 points for us. 1 more point to go to win this gym mission. I really like the gym missions in this game. They're quite different, unique, and I really think I enjoy these gym missions. Anyway, I'll just place it in the box for now, and we can actually go ahead and release it on a later point. But let me quickly heal my Pokemons. Alright, so we are ready to battle Vulpix and defeat it. Here it is. At first I did want to use this Vulpix because of its special attack. But I later decided that since I didn't really use Scizorpede till now, and since it's a new Pokemon for this generation, I decided that I would go ahead and use that one. Anyway, let me defeat the trainer's Pokemon first before we defeat the Vulpix. That will actually make sure that we get some extra experience before we enter the gym battle. Now the Vulpix did use confusion, and I'm actually hoping that Gyarados doesn't hit itself. If it does, it means that I have to again, I guess, heal it up. This turn the trainer has a Growlithe, which is extra cute. Guess I'll go ahead with Brine on this one. And we can actually go ahead and defeat it in one move. Thankfully Gyarados didn't get confused and we were able to take down the Growlithe. Alright, so that is pretty cool. We have Vulpix left and let's see if we can actually take it down in this next hit. I did decide to use Brine again just to make sure that I have enough PP for the gym battle. And this turn Gyarados actually hit itself, so that was pretty bad. Alright, let's try that one again. I think it can actually take down the Vulpix in this turn. And yes, it did snap out of the confusion. Alright, so that was pretty cool. And we have defeated Vulpix, getting the 5th point. This means that we have actually won the gym mission, so we are good. Alright, Gyarados is at level 29. I didn't really train it up to level 30 when I realized that the gym leader's Pokemons will be at level 27. Anyway, now that we have completed the gym mission, it's our time to actually go ahead and face Kabu. So let me quickly go ahead and heal up Gyarados. Well, in the last minute I actually decided that I should have Dreadnought in the beginning, and we are actually ready for this gym battle. And here is Kabu himself. This time he is actually entering in the same gate as we are, which is one different thing from the other gym battles. Anyway, Kabu over here is really strong. He has some final evolution Pokemons in his team and they are pretty difficult, but I'm actually hoping to defeat them with the help of Dreadnought. Let's see how it goes. Welcome, I'm Kabu, the fire type gym leader. The fact that you are here means you have bested both Milo's grass type Pokemon and Nessa's water types too. That's quite an accomplishment. Thank you. Every trainer and Pokemon trains hard in pursuit of victory, but that means your opponent is also working hard to win. In the end, the match is decided by which side is able to unleash their true potential. Okay. And here we go. I'm actually very excited for this battle. This is the gym battle. Usually I have some trouble whenever I play through normally. So let's see how this one goes. Alright, so his first Pokemon is gonna be his Ninetales, who is really awesome. And I have my Dreadnought this time. I'm not gonna be Dynamaxing right away. So let's go ahead and try to use Rock Tomb. Of course, his Ninetales will always go with Will-O-Wisp, no matter what. I guess you can actually equip some berries in order to tackle this, but since I didn't really have that berry, I guess we have to actually manage with what we have. His Ninetales is at level 25, which means that I think I can actually take it down in the next turn, even though I'm actually burned. So this was pretty good. Unexpected actually. Alright, we have defeated his Ninetales. So let's see which Pokemon comes up next. And this turn he has his Arcanine. So this is also a really good Pokemon. And it's mostly gonna use Will-O-Wisp or Flame Wheel. Of course, it is at level 25 again. Now, I don't really want to use Rock Tomb too many moves as it can actually miss. So I'll go ahead and try using Water Gun. Let's see how much damage it actually does. Alright, Water Gun does do some amount of damage, but not more than half. So I guess I do have to try using it again. I think he might actually heal up over here, not really sure. Let's see. Alright, one more move should actually take down the Arcanine. All I'm hoping is that it doesn't accidentally crit hit me in this range or flinch me. Alright, so that was pretty cool. We were able to take down 2 of his main Pokemon with the help of Dreadnought. Alright, so that was pretty cool. And this turn I do have to actually switch out. So let me go ahead and switch out to my Gyarados. So this should be pretty interesting since he is going to be having a really cool Pokemon. And I have Gyarados over here. I did decide to Dynamax Gyarados in this battle as well, and let's see if we can one-shot his Pokemon. So he has a Centiskorch, which is the evolution form of Sizzlipede, and I have never yet got to actually use it, so it's quite cool. Let me go ahead with Max Geyser and see how much damage we can do with it. I don't think we can actually one-hit this Pokemon since it's quite strong as well. But we can actually try and see how it goes. Also, this is the first time we are actually seeing the Dynamax form of Gyarados right here, which looks pretty cool. And it has a really good HP for this level. Now I do have to actually go to the dens if I do have to get the candies to increase the HP for the Dynamax Pokemon, but till now I haven't yet found a use for it, but in the future I might actually go ahead and do that. Anyway, here is his 27 level Centiskorch, which is I believe a Gigantamax form. And we were able to... Oh, okay, never mind. It did survive with 1 HP. I thought we were able to take it down, but apparently not. Alright, so... Okay, we do have to use it another turn. But really, I guess they did decide to use a Fire Type move on my Gyarados. Alright. Let me go ahead and use Max Darkness this turn, as we have used Max Geyser before, and it is at 1 HP, so it doesn't really matter which move I use at this point. And we have won the 3rd gym battle. Alright, so this was pretty cool. We have won 3 gyms in a row. These 3 gyms always felt like the first part of this game for me, and we have completed at least this part. It was pretty cool. All the gym battles were not too difficult. Some of them were really easy. And I'm really happy that we were able to pull through without losing even one Pokemon till now. And now that we have defeated Kabu, we will be getting his gym badge as well. This means that we can actually now move on through the wild area to the new places. And I believe that we can actually catch Pokemons up to level 40 now that we have 3 gym badges. This is amazing. Alright, so I'm really happy with the results. From now on, it will be a bit tougher, and we do have to have a variety of Pokemons in our team in order to actually defeat the gym leaders. But at least for now, we are good. So I guess it was not level 40, it was level 35. Alright, I guess it's okay. But it still means that we are still restricted to a lot of Pokemons in the wild area, which means I might actually move on through it and not really catch any Pokemons for now. Once we have the need for a particular Pokemon, I might try and come back and see if I can catch it in the wild area. But since this is a Nuzlocke challenge, I really don't know which Pokemon I might get. Anyway, we do get the TM for Will-O-Wisp, which will be really helpful for us in the future. And we do get the fire uniform as well. Alright, so we have completed the first part of this game, the first main 3 challenges. And I still haven't gone to Galar Mine number 1 to catch my encounter. Anyway, now that this is over, I think this is a really good place to actually end out this episode. But we do have some small cutscenes that we have. As you can see over here, the cutscene is being played through. But once this is over, I'll go ahead and end out this episode over here. In the next episode, we'll be making our way through the wild area. We do have a lot of areas and items to actually pick up as well. And once that is done, I'll actually make my way to Hammerlock, which is a new city. And I think this is the first time we'll be actually going over there. As you know, without getting the first 3 gym badges, we won't be able to enter that city. So it's really exciting, and I'm really happy that this challenge has been going really well till now. Well, over here the 3 gym leaders are actually cheering us up. They're actually supporting us to go ahead and win the other gym battles as well. And Kabu over here has written us a small poem, so that's quite cool. We won't be returning back to Motorstoke anytime soon, so it's quite like a farewell. Alright, so now that we have completed this, we can move on. Alright, so I'm really excited. As Hop said, we are gonna be making our way to Hammerlock. We might have actually seen this place when we were crossing the bridge before, when we were making our way to Hulbury, but this time we are making our way through wild area. Alright, thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.